What's up everyone, it's Charles, aka Chachi Power, here to do a review for CollectionDX. Today we have the Robot Spirits Fafner Mark Sieben. This is our number 99. This is the box, your typical Robot Spirits box. The back has the illustrations, and you'll see here, this is something I'm not going to be able to recreate in the video. It does have this crystal effect here that allows you to pair these two Fafners together, but I don't have the other one, so I'll show you the effect, but I won't be able to recreate it, so I apologize for that. Anyway, here is the figure. Let me turn on this rotating thing here so you guys can check it out. The figure, as you can see, is surprisingly well balanced, even for having the big flight pack out back. The wings are made of ABS plastic, while the rest of the figure is PVC. Now, what I really want to show you guys in this quick review is just the, I don't know the word for it, but just different articulation capabilities. If you're used to just the basic knee bends and elbow bends, this might come in as a big surprise for all you traditional articulation people. So I'm going to show you that right now, because this is a bit different than what most people are used to. And upon holding the figure like this for the first time, if you're not familiar with the series or the robots, this might look a little weird, as if maybe I have this all crooked or just you know, built wrong, but this is really how it is. Kind of reminds me of the Transformers RC that has that weird waist thing going on. This is sort of like that. Now, that's the first thing I saw, and it kind of intrigued me a bit because of, you know, I thought it would be limited in its poses, but it's still able to, you know, turn to the side and, you know, pretty much bend over like so. So, you know, they worked it in a way that is on a little tiny ball joint, but it still allows a, you know, a simple range of movement there. You do have your shoulder swivel here. You do have this separate inner piece there that's also swiveling to allow just a little bit more articulation there. Then you have the swivel right at the upper part of the purple there, you'll see, and then you have this swivel here, and you'll notice everything's on an angle, and that theme carries throughout the rest of the figure, which would seem like it would hinder articulation, but you can kind of just work everything where you want it, so it's not too bad. It just takes a little getting used to. So you'll see here also again an angle swivel, and get your little wrist there, and I showed you the way this chest moves. You do get your hips here, and you do get the upper thighs right here, which is also on an angle, and it's kind of weird. I'm going to show you the rest in a second. And you get this kind of sliced knee right there, which, because of the angle, doesn't necessarily go back straight, so you kind of have to fiddle around with this to make it look normal. Then you get this right here, which I just don't really get, but you know, you'll see in the written review some of the photos I've taken of just how crazy you can get. Then you got your ankle, which pivots like so. Then you got your toes, and you have your flight unit back here, which has unfolding wings here. I'll show you what they look like in the expanded state. You fold them down and you snap them in. Do the same for the other side, and he's ready to fly. Now you just want to make sure the pegs are tight on the back of the head there, because this does get loose if you pose them a lot. But there you go. That's the expanded state. Now, I did read a few complaints of people saying the head looks too small, but I think it looks alright. And what I was saying about the articulation, you can get really crazy with it. Is just put this anywhere you want, and it doesn't make sense. There's another part that is not necessarily articulation, but it does give the effect of being more articulated than it is, and that works by popping the fist off here and removing this piece here. I don't know if anybody else noticed, if you're watching Tiger and Bunny, this kind of looks like the arms on the suits of Tiger and Bunny, which I thought was pretty cool, with the hand hidden behind it like a shield. And anyway, you can replace it with this part, which has this inner unprotected part showing, so it makes it look like the armor is actually sliding off the interior frame there. So you'll see the difference. So it actually looks like it's curved a little more, and then you would just attach the fist there. Now if you guys wanted to recreate the TV version, you can remove this knee here, and you can replace it with this one that has the marking there. So this one does not have a marking, this one does. And it also has a sticker that would go on the wing. So if you wanted to recreate the TV version, you can. And this is what it would look like on the knee with the 7 there. Now I mentioned that effects part, which is this here, which is a nice clear blue PVC part that actually goes around the weapon here. Now the way that works, even though I won't be able to recreate it, is you take this barrel here and you slide it onto the gun there, snap it in, and then this part would just slide right in and snap in. Now I'm not going to go ahead and snap it in because it is a pain in the butt to take back out, but I really do wish I had the other Fafner here to recreate that. But anyway, so here's the weapon. I'll take this off since it's not needed, and you'll notice it has this spike here. This spike can be removed and replaced with this to give the effect of the spike being elongated, basically like a monopod for the gun. And then to use that weapon, you would remove the fist, replace it with a gun holding hand, just snap that in. It's a little difficult to get in there because this is on an angle with a ball joint, but get used to it after a while. And you simply put it in his hands, and then he would use that as a monopod. So I thought that was a pretty cool feature. Now the only other accessories you're going to get besides the gun holding hand is this open hand here. You get a pair of each variant. So overall not too bad of a figure, but for old folks like me, I prefer the more traditional types of articulation, or even highly articulated figures, but I can't really understand this. But you know, for all you fans, this is a nice figure, nice rendition of what you see on screen. And of course, like the rest of the line of Robot Spirits, well done, highly detailed, and fun. That's going to be it for the review, guys. Thanks for watching, and as always, make sure to check out CollectionDX.com for the written review, and also check out all the other reviews that are on there for all the latest news and toys and all that. So till next time, bye bye.